Just got done with Opal Wapoo Remastered.
It's everything I remembered it being.
I do have to say, like, I would ride on some of the roads and just be like, I think we've been on this before.
Yeah, there were some of the climbs where, like, I felt my bike kind of gravitating to the side where my parts of my soul from previous rides is out there. But I mean, we've ridden some of these climbs many times, and every time they're freaking amazing. So, what do you think of the course? I mean, the 85 miles. I mean, we always kind of joked about cutting out the flat sections, but what do you think?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think this is, like, if Phil watches this, for sure, like, I want to say, like, this is probably the best Opal Wapoo course that I've ridden. I thought it was really great. Getting out of town was cool. Never been that way. I really liked the fact that it would be like, hard section, couple of climbs, and then really great view or really great section to ride through, and then a couple hard climbs, beautiful view. And it was just kind of repeating that motif all the way through. And so I thought that was just really great.
Yeah, I never found myself like tuned out of the race or the event. Like sometimes you can just tell like a race director has to send you on a road just because, whether their choice or not. And I didn't feel like we were on any roads just because.
Yeah.
So
I felt like with the 85 miler, I think that like it seemed like it gave Phil like, okay, I have these sections that I want to showcase Excelsior Springs. And he's like, all right, we're going to go. And it was like, it was not fluff. Like, right. I feel like sometimes on some 100 milers or even longer, you just get to the point where you're just like, they're just adding stuff at the end just because. Right.
Just to fill up the space.
Yeah, to fill up the mileage.
Yeah.
And this time I felt like it was just not.
What did you think of the end when, the last aid station was at the winery, and you do the ATV section. Well, first let's just talk about the ATV section.
Yeah.
How'd you like? That's your bread and butter right there.
So if you're a mountain biker, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was chunky. There was big chunky rocks in there, just because it was like soft sand. But other than that,
all rideable.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I had to unclip. There was a guy in front of me that locked the brakes up, and I wasn't going to go in that mess. So I unclipped and just took like maybe a 50-yard walk and then climbed up out of there. But it was a great time. I thought that was a nice add-on. I know that's one of the trends that a lot of races are doing. They try to, throw something in. It didn't feel like he just threw it in. It felt like it actually fit pretty good, especially at that point in the race.
Yeah, I think it was fun. It was something that was just like, it wasn't some gravel climb or some steep section or some creek crossing or whatever. Right. It was just something that was like, it was cool. It was fun. Yeah. There was like a grass section and it was good.
So we always talk to race directors about, especially on a long race like this, like once you get to a certain point, you just kind of want to get people home. Yeah. And like, I just want to get you home, and you don't have to, like, it's not that the course isn't hard. It's just, it's the time for the difficulty of the course is over.
Yes.
And in this event, you have the ATV section in the last 10 miles, which is fine. It was good. Then you have the final climb, categorized climb on Garmin. Yeah. And that was a bit of a gut punch.
Yeah, it was like all these climbs are like half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile. This was a 3-mile climb with like all I was like, come on. It was like the last one on the Garmin. And I know like probably Phil didn't like plan it that way, or maybe he did, I don't know. Yeah. But it was just like, are you kidding me? A 3-mile climb.
And then the rollers didn't stop. They just kept going after that until you got to the pavement. Yep. And made our way back into town. And then there's what I think should be a signature finish for this event is coming up the hill right behind the Hall of Waters. And I mean, if you've ridden Ghosts of Opal Wapoo or any of those races, it always kind of comes up there, and you finish up here on Main Street. And I thought that was a great touch at the end.
That made it cool. So I think if this race gets more popular and more people come up, I think that section will be a deciding factor.
Yeah, that will be an uphill sprint finish.
Yeah, which will be awesome.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to cover? I mean, a lot of people out here today. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. You couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, and thanks for everybody who listened to the podcast and came up and said hi to us. And they really enjoyed it. Yeah, just thanks for the support and everybody. It was great seeing everybody again and talking to people and riding with people. That's always fun. I did like the other part of the course that I did like. It was a good mix of gravel and pavement. So, you know, you'd get through a hard section and then you get on some pavement to ride quickly to the next like cool section.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was really cool. So I did really enjoy this route. Yeah.
It's a great day. I mean, I was worried I wasn't going to have the fitness to really be able to hang on in this route. I was afraid a couple weeks, well, several weeks off in unstructured training. And it was just kind of one of those things, like if you just Phil actually said it in the podcast, in the preview, if you just take it easy and just go ride,
yeah,
you're fine.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it was. There's a couple of sections that, you know, you might have to walk up a steep hill, but get rid of your pride, just go out there and ride. And this was a beautiful, beautiful route. So.
Yeah, it was a great route, great weather. Like, we've been out here so many times in June where it's just been miserable. And then through the summer when we did Ghost of Opal Wapoo, like all that stuff was just so hard. And this route, this time of year was just
perfect,
amazing.
Yeah.
So, no, yeah. I'm signing up again for sure. I don't know about the 80 miler or whatever, but you know, again, it's the late season race. It's more me than it is the course. The course, yeah. But I just think that it was great.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Awesome.